How is it going today, my friends? As always, I hope you all having yourselves a fantastic day. Today, I am going to be telling you guys a story about a Skype call that changed my entire life, pretty much. This is basically the origin story of how my girlfriend Alicia and I met, how our relationship came to be. So if at any point in your life you have wondered about how Alicia and I met, or our relationship, or if you clicked on this video just wondering what the fuck the title meant, here we go. Those of you who do not know, I used to live in Florida for 17 years, and a little bit over 4 months ago I moved here to Colorado to live with Alicia. Now the very first time that I actually saw her in person, it was in California at Anaheim. Now those of you who don't know, the last time there was an MLG Anaheim, I went there and I met FaZe Rain, I went to Banks, I met Seabass, I met pretty much everybody who went there at that time, including Blaziken. So basically while we were at this gaming event in California, I saw this girl. She was way too pretty to be at a fucking gaming event in California. And you know how all the beginnings of relationships start when they first see him. There's light, blah, 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 blah. But seriously, she was just in the middle, standing there with a big old smile on her face, and I don't know, I just thought she was beautiful. But that's not where the relationship started. No, I am way too big of a pussy for that. Now, I am about to tell you something, and it is on the very personal scale. It is something that I didn't even want to tell my own mother. It is something that I didn't tell my friends. It is something that if my friends are watching this video, it's the first time they're probably hearing about it. Basically, I want you guys to know what my life was like before Alicia. I want you to know how she changed it, and, you know, just how big of an impact that she really did have on me. Just realize that what I'm about to tell you, it's something that I didn't tell my mom. It's something that I didn't tell my friends. It's something that I was very, very secretive about. And like most secrets, it's just because the person doesn't want other people to know because they think it's embarrassing. And yeah, I did think that. What the fuck is going on here? Okay then. Alright, so here's the deal. Me, at the age of 17 years old, I had never had a real girlfriend. I had never kissed a girl, I had never held one's hand. Anything that you probably have done with a girl at the age of 17, I had not done yet. And it's not like that is a horrible thing, but to me, it honestly was. Because me, I wasn't going to public school, I was in homeschool. My mom and dad both worked, so it was literally just me alone in my house every single day. And you know, a couple times a week my friends would come over, but other than that, it was just me. See, me, I was already having self-esteem issues, you know, I was skinny. I definitely didn't weigh as much as I should have back then because I wasn't going to the gym. I was just sitting inside all day and I wasn't getting protein. I was just, you know, just sitting inside playing video games all day. Now, the reason I'm telling you guys this, I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just trying to make you guys realize just how big of an impact that my girlfriend did have on my life. Every single night when I would just lay down alone, I don't know. Just something did not feel right. I did not feel happy. I would wake up in the morning and it just did not feel good. So now that you guys know that, let's get on with the rest of it. Basically, I saw Alicia tweeting some stuff, so I just DM'd her and I said some nice words because I truly do think that she is beautiful. Alright, so the message I sent to her was, "You're beautiful, just keep staying strong like you have been and everything will get better. Good things happen to good people like you." I sent that to her on September 24th, 2014. Now, our anniversary, the day that we officially started dating, I guess you could say, October 1st, 2014. So that was a couple of days after that. Now, I do not know whose idea it was to start talking this night or whose idea it was to Skype this night, but on September 30th, she added me on Skype and we decided to talk. Face to face. Well, webcam to webcam, I guess you could say. Now, since I had never had a girlfriend before, I've never fucking Skyped face to face with a girl before. You know, I was self-conscious about my looks back then. I really did not think I looked good. I'm sorry, it's true. Alright, so Alicia called me on Skype, and I answered the call, but I didn't turn on my video because, you know, I didn't really think she wanted to see me. But she turned her video on right away, so, you know, I'm like, alright, not gonna be a fucking pussy. I turned mine on, and as soon as it did, just this huge pearly white smile came across her face, and I couldn't help smiling either. Just this huge smile went across my face instantly just from seeing her smile, and that had never happened to me before. The joy I got from just seeing this girl smile blew my fucking mind. Like, I already thought she was beautiful. I already looked at pictures of her and was like, damn, I want that. But you know, I didn't think a guy like me would ever have a chance with a girl like her. God's honest truth. It's so funny because when I told her that, she told me to shut the fuck up. Anyways, now this Skype call didn't just last like 45 minutes to an hour. No, it started at around 11 p.m. at night, and it didn't end until 6 in the morning. We stayed up and we talked for 7 hours straight. Just sitting there, staring at each other, just talking and smiling. And this went on every single day for 4 months. After that night, every single night and day after that, we were texting and Skyping. If you go back and look at some of my old videos, like my old videos around the time when we first started going out, you'll actually see that I have earbuds in sometimes when I hit trick shots. That's because I was on Skype with her. It's the fucking vacuum cleaner getting in an argument with the roof. What's going on up there? Of course, I decide to start recording today's video and somebody decides they need to vacuum the whole fucking house. So yeah, every single morning and every single night and every single day we were talking. And after about 4 months of that, we just had enough. We just couldn't deal with sitting there, only being able to see each other, not being able to touch each other, kiss each other. You know what I mean. So I ended up buying her a plane ticket to Florida, and she came to my house for 10 days. And those were the 10 days that made me realize that this truly is the girl that I want to spend my life with. I enjoyed every single second with her, and when it came to her leaving, I just did not want to continue going and to just live without her. I really did not want to. So 2 weeks after Alicia goes back to Colorado, she's obviously broken up about that. She's obviously hates the fact that she's not in Florida anymore. Her mom asked Alicia if I would want to move to Colorado. Obviously, because I was 17 at the time, I would need both my mom and dad's permission to move, but if I had both of their permissions, she said I could move to Colorado. Now that was literally 2 weeks after she left, and Alicia wanted me to move immediately. 2 weeks after her mom asked if I wanted to move in, I was moving to Colorado. And it's because of me moving so soon that I was able to start uploading every single day, because when I am here, I am happy. When I was back in Florida, I really hated being alone and I wasn't uploading every single day. But now that I'm here and now that I have her, and those 4 months waiting for her to come to Florida, they were hell. The month after she left Florida, even worse, because that was after we'd seen each other. That's after we really did know what we were missing. That's after we really knew we had a true connection, and we had to be away from each other after that, and that tore her apart, and it definitely was not good for me either. I didn't just pick up all my shit and leave because it was a great idea. I did it for her, and I did it for me, because I truly was not happy back home. I really was going through a hard time, and I really needed to be here with her. But yeah, I first laid eyes on her at a gaming convention, ended up dating over the internet for 4 months, flew her to Florida, had a fucking amazing time with her, and just didn't want to live without her. And she didn't want to live without me, and her mom saw that and instantly just wanted her daughter not to be upset. Her mom knew that if I was here, Alicia would be happy, and she knew that I would be happy too, so she was willing to take the risk of letting me move here, which I fucking owe her everything for, because just look at me since I've arrived to Colorado. Like, I personally feel like I am a better person. I personally feel like my videos are better. I feel like I am just growing as a person and as a YouTuber. As much as I want to say I did this all by myself, I did like the first 100,000 subscribers by myself, but as soon as she came into my life, she was a lot of my motivation. She really does keep me going. It really is crazy to think that someone can have that big of an impact on your life, and it may not be the same for all of you. What you may need may not be a girlfriend. It may be just something else. But for me, it truly was having somebody else there for me all the time. That's really what I need. And like I said, feel free to go back and look at my old videos from when I was back in Florida. I wasn't as energetic and I wasn't into making videos as I am now. Like, having you guys, my fans, you guys give me motivation as it is. But having a girlfriend who tells you how great you are and just how funny you are and just all these amazing things, and it really does motivate me. Because what I used to do when I was alone, I used to just overthink every situation. I used to always assume the worst was gonna happen. And of course, everyone does that, but when you have someone there to tell you to shut the fuck up and that everything's gonna be okay, then you know what? Everything's okay. I know this isn't the craziest love story in the world, but it's me and Alicia's love story, so you know what? I fucking like it. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I know the story wasn't, you know, the most entertaining thing in the world, but if you did enjoy it, if you would like to leave a thumbs up on the video, that would be awesome. As always, my friends, I hope you all have yourselves a fantastic day. A farewell and a goodbye. Here comes the woo! I do it for the love, yes I do. So you don't care about the money, well yes it's true. And I'm so